I've seen a lot of people in the chat saying we need to trade for an edge rusher. Where do you stand on that as far as getting some kind of pressure up front? I mean, do you think that's more okay? So trade for a pass rusher or trade for a running back? Where do you put where do you put the two priorities, JD? Which one's higher? Because I'm seeing both of those in the chat.
Well, go ahead, JD. I have an opinion, but go ahead.
Look, I like our backfield. I do. And like I said before, it don't matter who you put back here. If you're not blocking for the guy, it's not going to matter. So you could
or handing it off to him.
We're handing it off. Yeah. So the thing is, I think the Chiefs are going to stay with what they got. If they do look for somebody, they might look for somebody on the inside. You know, seriously, I think that might be the route to go more so than anything else. Would that generate maybe a little bit more pressure? Possibly. Because Norman Lott was out tonight. And toward the second half, we didn't quite get to Trevor Lawrence like we were, kind of disrupting a little bit, you know, the first half. First half, man, we were beating this team handily. Like somebody said, we was up 14-0. And I think we were on cloud nine the first half. And we knew we were better than them. We knew that. Like I'm sitting there thinking, man, we dusting these guys. We dusting these jokers. And I think the Jags knew it too, like that, man. This, you know, coaches went in like, oh man, shoot. We had to do something to kind of keep this close. And we could put this in, you know, context too. You know, it ain't like we just been getting drugged. It's been us. It's been us. Chargers beat us, Philly beat us, and the Jags beat us. But it's been us. We're losing these games. That's what's happening. It's us losing the games. Not necessarily teams are beating us. It's us losing the games. It's us putting ourselves in a precarious position to lose the games. That's what's happening. And so if you eliminate those things and the mistakes, because another, I think I had a key, you know, keys of victory was you got to manage the football and protect it. Protect the football. Yeah, we heard how good they were in the red zone. Guess what? 4 out of 5? Come on, man. Who wouldn't take that? Who wouldn't take that? We took it 99 yards. Like the way that the tempo and everything was moving, everything looked good. Pacheco looked good. Hunt looked good. Smith looked good. Worthy looked good. Tyquan Thornton looked good. Hollywood looked good. Travis looked good. I mean, you start looking at the plays we made offensively, everybody looked good. Pat looked good. We had the one snafu that was like, whoa. And it was a gut punch. That was a gut punch. And then all of a sudden what you do is, you know, man, yes, you do need a pass. Yes, I'm with you, Taze. You need a pass rusher. You need somebody to go get something. And Chris can't do it all by himself. Now, I sent y'all a film. I want y'all to watch that. Okay? You don't have to put it up now, but at some point we'll put it up. But, you know, there's some things that guys got to continue to keep getting after it. You know? So, I mean, I love the blitz. That's what we do, right? It's almost like offense. We pass the football. Just got to continue to be disruptive, man. And we're just going to get better, man. Just keep getting better. Shoot. Yeah. But I tell you what, I have a little bit more respect for Jacksonville. Okay. They're 4-1 for a reason, right? But they ain't really played too many. They ain't really played that many. They ain't played nobody except us.
That's why this is going to be their signature win, because
that's why Troy missed that at. Yeah, Troy missed that. Why? Oh, shoot. Hey, it's like a glad handing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass rusher, because a pass rusher is going to rush the passer more than 7 times in a game. Mm-hmm. And that's about what we're giving our running backs every game. So what's the point of having a running back over a pass rusher?
It's very true. It's very true.
Playing time and impact. I mean,
we did trade for Uche last year. Didn't do much when we traded him. We barely gave him any.
I mean, that's another thing too. Who's giving away a impact pass rusher right now. Like it's not that easy to get.
I mean, there's teams going to be selling soon. I mean, Miami's going to be selling probably. New York's going to be selling. So, yeah. Christian Wilkins, would you kick the tires on that to bring another guy, some girth in the middle, JD?
I don't know, man. That's a problem. I don't know.
A 1 year deal, absolutely. Guy will be a choir boy in that 1 year.
You hope so.
You better be a choir boy before you get here. I mean, you have to do some before the evaluation. Like, hey, man, like, really, where are you at with this? You know, and look, and sometimes you can't take care of everybody. Everybody ain't gonna gel the same way in the locker room, so you can't just do that.
Are you saying it's a character concern?
Possibly. There's some concerns there.
Oh man.
There's some concerns for sure. You know.
Wow, so they've taken our bet off the board for next week. So before the game, we were 1.5 point favorite against Detroit. Now I just checked, and we are not on the board right now as far as FanDuel goes. So that's interesting. I wonder if they're adjusting the line there after that loss, which is kind of crazy. We lost, and then you're gonna adjust the line out that. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me.
What do you mean?
Why not? I mean, if they thought we were going to be 1.5 point favorites going into that game, why would you take it away from that for them? We had no significant injuries in that game. Nothing that would change it.
No, unless Xavier Worthy's ankle balloons again on the flight back to Kansas City.
Okay, DraftKings still has it up. So FanDuel did not, but DraftKings has it up. So we're still 1.5 point favorite according to DraftKings. So, hey, I think a lot of people are going to be counting us out after this game, and I think we come. I think we come back big time next week.
Yeah.
That's true. Too. That's Cali Cash. It's a good point. If you watched Lawrence and Cohen and all those guys in that sideline and the way Aikman was talking about it, you would have thought the Jacksonville Jaguars won Lombardi tonight.
Yeah, yes. I mean, it could be their Lombardi if they do nothing the rest of the season. It's like this is the pinnacle of their year.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say Detroit Lions, their run they've been on started when they beat us in the opener 2 years ago. So that is every team's like marker that they kind of go by. But does it amount to rings and trophies? No, it doesn't. But yeah.
Yeah, I would take Wilkins for a year though.
Yeah, for a couple games? Yeah.
Sexual harassment is a concern. Yeah, but so is Jalen Carter doing what he did in college and spitting on people on the field. I would gladly take Jalen Carter right now though. I mean, we wouldn't think twice if Jalen Carter came here for $2 million. We'd be totally fine with it.
But Wilkins is
hold on. Hey man, if you doing sexual harassment on somebody in the facility, you liable to get your head split. I'm telling you. Like, and somebody's gonna let you look. I'm gonna let you know. Don't bring a joker in here if he's not right. I don't care.
What do you do? Kiss the guy's head? What's the final verdict on that? I've heard so many different things.
It's never been confirmed, but from sources say there was like a
kiss the guy's head.
That's what the sources are saying, but it's never been confirmed.
It depends on how he did it. Did he do was like?
I think I've seen Chris Jones kiss Andy Reid's head.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, like they know each other. Like, hey,
I don't know. Maybe Wilkins thought there he was cool with the dude.
You gonna let a dude you just met lip lock? Age.
I mean, we don't know if it was like that. It could be like yeah, you know what I mean? Like one of those type moves.
Now listen, look,
it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Sometimes some people don't want to be touched, and the dude felt uncomfortable.
Well, he found out afterwards, you know.
Yeah, he felt that before. And look, I'm just saying, he felt uncomfortable with the touch, and he has every right to feel that way. So. But this is not like the first time it's been like, you know what I mean? Like we seen him grabbing, family jewels and all of that on the bottom of the pile.
I mean, I've heard bad stuff goes down those piles. I ain't the first person to say that.
Yeah, but hey man, like but you had to get up like, man, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get people trying to mess with
That's
you.
during the battle, though. You know what I mean? That's like that's the pile. That's the Looney Tunes pile.
Yeah, but the point is he's doing that. But he's doing that stuff in the pile, and then it's carrying on. Like those antics are kind of carrying on in the locker room based on reports. Kelly Cash says that dude did this. Kelly Cash says that dude did the splits and twerked on live TV.
Oh, man, so what?
Look, if that's him,
so Bernard Pollard. He was our starting safety for like 5 years.
Right. Hey, look. So be it. I ain't got no problem with him doing that. Fine. If that's who you want to do, fine. Whatever. That's fine. But like the dude, if a guy like if you get unwanted, whatever advances, that's just. I mean, it's just what it is. Like, hey, man, I'm not cool with that,
man. I'll give this locker room a choice. You get to the quarterback without blitzing, or I'm bringing Wilkins' ass in here. hey, you could do something about it now, or you could say like that later on. Okay, so it's a choice.
It's a good incentive.
Either you get after that quarterback's ass, or I'm having Wilkins get after your ass if you don't get the quarterback. All right. Let's see Chris Jones give up on plays when that happens.
You look, man. You could do that, man. It might disrupt the entire locker room.
I mean, maybe in a good way.
Huh?
Maybe we'll get the quarterback with some 4-man rushes after that.
Hey, listen, look. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay, you don't need no booty banding in the locker room. If it's what this dude is, okay? And I'm just saying, I don't know who the dude is, but I'm like, with how you talking, if somebody's like that, hey, man, ain't cool. Like, you can keep it over there. You can do what you want to do, fine, okay? You can live your life the way you want to, cool. But, we ain't got the one, I likes you and I want you.
So, hey, man, he gets me about 2 sacks a game without blitzing. Put up with it, guys.
No, but the thing is, he was also recovering from injury too. His rehab wasn't going on with the Raiders rehab. Yeah. So I don't even know if he's healthy to be going.
He was going to be out, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. I've been doing my Wilkins research.
Oh wow, so you're on it, man.
Oh yeah. 4 to 6 weeks of rehab.
So
he'll be ready for the stretch run.
Could be interesting. I know. Well, Veach will definitely kick the tires if the price is right. So. They hit him with the booty war.
That's gonna be one of those when you're negotiating and you get all the contract stuff done. It's like, all right, man, now I gotta bring this up. I don't want to, but we gotta talk about that. We bring you in, gotta call those nonsense out, right? I mean, but look,
that's probably the conversation they're gonna have before they even get the contract.
Of course. I'm not saying something got to a 5-year Raider $180 million deal. 1 year, I mean, this guy's on the brink of losing his career. If he came in here and did antics on the Chiefs, because when you do that with the Chiefs, who you're basically looking at competing for a title with, you're basically saying, even with my career on the line and a title on the line, I still can't get it together. Who the hell is going to trust you after that, right? So that's part of why I'm saying this. If you can't get it together on a 1 year, prove it that I'm a good player again, not a problem on a competitive team with an all-pro next to you. Right. I mean, if you want to come in and wreak havoc, dude, you go next to Chris Jones and you just tee him up. So again, like that's part of the reason I'm saying this, because we have a good locker room with a lot of guys with their heads on their shoulders. I'm not just doing it because I'm desperate, because I am desperate. Let me tell you.
So there's a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah, you are feeding on there.
Man of Ozarks, if they bring Christian Wilkins here, I'll meet him at KCI and kiss him on the mouth when he steps off
the hey, man up Ozarks. Tay should be right there with you.
Yeah, I'll pick you up. Take some PTO days, baby.
But it is true. You bring up good points, because that was kind of the Patriots were during their dynasty runs, right? Guys who were like had end of the rope, but some teams they would come over to New England for a 1 year deal, and if it it was kind of your last opportunity, you go there, and like you get your crap together, and then that was that would be the way. So that would be the kind of where the Chiefs would be right now.
Yeah.
So
just like a guy like that, you just had to make sure everything's right. Like you said, if he was here to revamp his career for sure. Like, hey, man, I get it. I understand. Matter of fact, if anything, heck, like you said, this might be the time. Like, show everybody, show
This is
everybody, right?
Yeah.
They counted you out. They said you wasn't this and all of that. But look, with this, man, I know we being a little silly here, but I guess, man, like I said, I'm ready to get off here in a second. Got to get the girls up and take them to school. But we had to learn from what went on tonight. Some mistakes. We just got to correct the mistakes. There was too many of them. They'll tell you that. Same thing. Who? KC Dogs. Who said that? We started 3-4, went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. You froze up there again, JD.
I know it.
Yeah.
But I think, man, we just have to just learn from it, man. Just keep chopping wood. That's how it is. Keep chopping wood. Keep thinking about the next game, what you can do, how you can improve. Look at the film, and everybody's going to say, dang, I wish I made a different play. I wish I'd done this. And maybe the coaches are like, man, I wish I had that play over again. Maybe should have run the ball in instead of, passing it. Especially down there when you got somebody like one of the best short yardage backs. We are watching Kareem Hunt do something that a lot of people are just not able to do. And so, shoot, we gotta make sure, man, we take no prisoners, especially down there, and put it on the big boys to do it up front as they should. So,
yeah, and coming back home against the Detroit Lions, big test next Sunday night, so that'll be interesting. Another primetime game. I believe what we have. Okay, so we have Detroit, then we have the Raiders non-prime time, and then we play Commanders in a couple of weeks. So non-prime time game. So we have a couple more of these puppies coming up here. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.